reflection and doing it at the same time. Okay, it is best of 3. We have confirmation.
All right, guys. So
there is Hyuga, hailing from Mexico City.
Mexico.
Of Mexico.
Yes. Well, because you know,
Yo, look at his reflection in that phone.
Kansas City is in Missouri and in Kansas, so Mexico City might be in Mexico and somewhere else.
Kansas.
No.
You'll have to trust me in that Mr. R is on the other side.
Yes. Our camera does not do wide panel.
Yeah, for doubles, it's not the best. K7 sitting behind MJG, probably going to be like the Zinoto coach.
Stop it. Stop it right now. All right, guys, we are getting into it on Starterville here at Midwest Mayhem 2v2 top 8. We have MJG's pretty incredible villager, and Zinoto, or excuse me, and Zinoto's Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong,
the Toon Link of Hyuga, and the always deadly Mr. R.
We'll see how deadly.
Yeah.
I have every faith in the world that his Sheik is still deadly, but I'm very curious the factor of how deadly due to a certain balance patch that happened on Tuesday and no one knew that was coming.
Yeah, Nintendo's just like, hey, we're doing this. Okay, thanks, bye.
Rip.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're starting out pretty even here. This is kind of what I expected. I really feel like this is a high probability of Game 3. Based on the high level of adaptation and adjustments that all 4 of these players can make on both teams.
All 4 of these players are not unfamiliar with the national stage. Zinoto has taken big names. He beat Abadongo at Genesis. He recently double eliminated DeBuzz in winning first at Landlocked in Indianapolis.
Of course, he has the
that down tilt.
The very infamous rivalry with Ally recently. You know, they're both more or less Michigan boys.
That's been neck and neck.
Yeah, and Zinoto actually in the past, I think, 4 months has taken the lead.
I wouldn't be surprised.
In the set count. So, Zinoto, you know, wasn't Zinoto like just on the top 32 for Genesis?
He was just barely on the top 32.
So, but I mean, still part of the 40, 30 best players in the world. Come on, come on. So, yeah, definitely a strong challenge. We know that Hyuga is the Nairo Slayer, but that is not all he is. He is such a strong player. Mr. R, in my opinion, probably number 4 in the world. Maybe number 5.
Yeah, that's pretty close. I mean, he took second at Shots Fired 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Evo, 2014 or 15.
Yeah, Evo 2K15. More recently, Shots Fired 2, which was a pretty stacked tournament.
So, and then, of course, not to take anything away from MJG, he won Kings of the North 4.
Yeah.
Pretty handily, I would say. You know, it wasn't free or nothing. But
over Chicago Talent and the likes of Fallen.
Yes.
But I don't think he even had to play.
Yeah.
Thanks to GTA's Dan. Oh, that fair tipper, not enough.
Yeah. And, I mean, the best of Minnesota and Wisconsin were there, so he brought it over quite a few states. So, yeah, these guys are extremely strong. And what we're seeing right now is Mr. R
doubles, though.
Dude, just don't even – I mean, yeah, Cloud's Cloud. But, I mean, if I had to pick a teammate that didn't make me feel bad about having him as my teammate, it would be Toon Link.
Toon Link in doubles, you see –
he can just go everywhere.
Is actually insane, but he's actually down to his last stock.
That's okay though, because Mr. R still has.
Yeah, he's tanking it, man.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising because normally Sheik isn't all about stock tanks.
No, but I feel like that might be more important in new Sheik.
Yes.
Is just being that stock tank.
Finally,
especially when you're teaming with someone as powerful as Toon Link.
Yeah, and finally. Zinoto able to take that stock off of Mr. R. So they have to at least...
It's basically an even game now.
Yeah, they have to at least think about doing a stock share here if Toon Link were to die in a horrible fashion.
And right now, red team kind of caught in this pincer here between needles and boomerangs and bombs.
I mean, I've always been more of a fan of Scyther myself, but I see what you're saying.
I'm more a fan of Caesar. Caesar is the bomb biggity.
Caesar?
The metal evolution? Come on.
Sizor?
Caesar. All right, we're done. We're done here.
All right, back to the action. Sorry, guys. This is the first time that me and Sturm have gotten to commentate, so we got to get out all the silliness.
I think it's the first time we've ever talked about Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, bouncing fish. Nice catch. Immediate share stocks. Zinoto coming back into the action.
Now, a lot of people would be curious to know, or like think that, oh, why would you take a stock MJG so strong? Because Villager can live forever.
Yeah, like 86 actually isn't. It is getting close to kill percent.
It's dangerous, but unless you actually get sent to the blast zone, Villager's coming back. So, and MJG has the...
Nice back air, but that's not enough.
has the ability to live pretty much anywhere. Like he can go from aggressive mode to passive mode. He can go, he can play exactly how his partner needs to.
And one of the more important, nice up tilt.
Up tilt. The twirling stick. Oh, the bowling ball.
So close.
You gotta get that. Like you can't. You have to have those. Exactly.
He can live forever. Nightwing 2016. But then there you go. Toon Link is actually just gonna fall off the stage too.
Yeah. He's like, no, I'll let Zinoto rack up another impressive win on his thing. He doesn't need me.
I actually think this is a matchup we are projected to see in singles.
Yeah, we'll definitely see this.
It's projected for winners semi. This is supposed to be Zinoto versus Mr. R. Zinoto the 4 seed under Ally and Hyuga. Hyuga 2.
It's Hyuga.
Hyuga.
If I don't correct
so
that,
like the color Hyuga.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I'm gonna mess it up like at least 10 more times. So pardon me.
Because I just know that Max Ketchum will stab me if I get it wrong again.
Well, okay. So now, this is already a matchup that I thought that Diddy actually didn't do terribly in.
No, I
pre-patch.
Yeah.
And now post-patch, we don't have any 50-50 confirms.
Well, they're still.
But
but we do have reads.
When you monkey flip into the tipper up smash,
we don't have 50-50 confirms, but we have reads. We have the library card,
Mr. R will always be one to land those. So.
Yeah, and he's just like, and that's the thing too, is he saw, like we saw, but we were too busy talking about Pokemon, that Zinoto liked to monkey flip back to the stage, and he's just like, yeah, let me just catch this one right now. Yep,
it was pretty good conditioning there from Mr. R. Gonna equate to the stock and equate to the game. When really Zinoto is one of those characters, like if you can take out his stock quick like that, and that read wasn't actually terribly high risk.
No, I mean, even if you missed it, like you still have the landing lag from the monkey flip. So
if you find the opportunity to take Zinoto's stock just like in an instant like that, where you don't let him live to like 140, 150, and give him the chance to run it back with rage.
Because then we have down tilt up smash.
Yeah, then you have all sorts of rage shenanigans. So if you can clear that rage as soon as possible, it's ideal and very well executed there by Mr. R.
So guys, this is winners semifinals that we're watching right now.
Yes, it is.
We have a lot more top 8 action to show you. But if you like our commentary, if you hate our commentary and you want to tell us that, check us out on Twitter. I am at Nightwing2024. You are
at LordStern473.
I never remember your numbers, so
I can remember. I do.
Yeah,
I'm good at that.
That's why I asked you.
If you also during the gameplay screen, you'll see our Twitters at the bottom.
Yes,
that's a new feature.
Check out the bracket at smashgg.mm1. Yeah, I know. Dude, you gotta get on rival tournaments level though.
Oh, don't worry about it.
So yeah, here we go back to Smashville. Not surprising, really.
Yep.
It's high level players will typically be totally okay with always going to Smashville. Right now, Green Team just pretty much putting forth their will on the stage control right now. MJG off to the left, Zinoto being juggled like crazy right now. So that's going to be something going forward that Red Team's going to have to focus on, is maintaining the ability to stay towards center stage, because if you don't have that against the strength of these two players, you are going to have a bad time.
Interestingly enough, this Green Team actually doesn't really mind being together in the middle with the others on the outside or being separated.
Right, they have the projectiles to allow them to pretty much operate either way. Obviously, though, if you have stage control and you're these characters and these players, how many, just lavishing gifts on this team right now.
It's pretty, like they can take advantage of any opportunity you give them. And that's the goal here. And that's what I think Hyuga's going for. Oh my, wow, great TI though.
Case in point though, we saw the scoop up there from Hyuga, able to take advantage of, because they were both right next to each other. We saw the back air that just dropped MJG right into that up air's lap.
That's the thing about that up air in doubles, man. It just lasts forever. You just hold that hitbox out. It's still there. It's still there. It's still active. It's not like there's a soft spot hitbox. It's so active, it's going to kill your teammate.
Yeah, and that's the worst thing about it, is that it's not like a sex kick where it gets weaker as it goes. It just stays out and stays amazingly strong, it seems like, the whole time.
It's so powerful.
Yeah, the upward thrust from Toon Link is redonkulously good in doubles.
Nice nair there from MJG, getting Toon Link off the stage.
Oh, and a back air.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's what MJG is pretty much makes his living on, is reading back airs, reading air dodges into back airs.
Oh yeah, you cannot be air dodging like that. so willy-nilly. And I think we saw that quite a bit at like the end of game 1. We just saw a bunch of air dodges coming out of Hyuga.
And Zinoto also, not to interrupt you there, but hanging on at 186.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and back throw. The children of this game have incredible back throws.
We have 2 children back throws in this actual match. I don't think we'll really see many of them coming out of MJG unless he can
he's not a
really
big grabber.
condition you into it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a villager, you can't be a grabber. You can't be just a stupid grabber.
Exactly.
We're back in here, and look at this. The red team's got the middle of the stage now. And with the banana.
Oh, and the clap to smash is just so good. And we saw it again.
Zinoto, like he's not letting the stage go. This is Diddy's neutral though, man. If you let him have an inch, he'll have a mile.
Yeah, he is, but he truly is imposing. Oh, wow, that interruption. He is really imposing his will on green team right now. The stocks say even, but it doesn't feel that way. So, I mean, that's a testament to Mr. R and Hyuga being able to feel like they've been getting dominated and still hang in there. But it really seems like red team has had stage control almost the entire, game 2. Like you see,
ever since they got to second stock, it's basically just been stage control for red team.
It's almost like when you look at like a basketball game.
That's a dead Diddy though.
Yeah.
What a gimp by Mr. R, taking advantage of that weak recovery from Diddy Kong, killing him at about like 60%.
You can't find yourself that far off the stage without a second jump against Sheik, because Sheik can recover pretty well, and she's very equipped to gimp you with her various aerials and the vanish. So you can't have that. But as I was saying before,
be through, boys.
Yeah, like a basketball or a hockey game, that time of possession in this one, it seemed to have gone red team's way. But then as the stocks shift, it seems like that is shifting as well.
Indeed. Oh, looking for that cute little setup, Mr. R is. He's not going to get it. There we go. Zinoto having trouble getting back on the stage again. Forward air.
And that's possibly dead Diddy. Oh, okay.
That was so cute. Oh, man.
Yeah, Hyuga just does that kind of things, and it just seems to be like, yeah, I'm going to catch you with stuff that...
With an up B, reading your jump get up.
Yeah,
fantastic.
And as Zinoto did earlier, hanging on to extremely high percents, this Toon Link, 175, and that's kind of been the story so far.
This is huge.
People living way too long.
This is Hyuga.
Stop it.
Get out of here. I think I'm funny. That's all that matters.
Yeah, your mom tells you you're handsome too, I bet.
You know it. And, okay, we have basically stabilized here, back all on one stock apiece, but Diddy might be in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, apparently Zinoto is really good at living a long time, so...
Well, he's not getting gimped.
Oh, that was a super hard read there from MJG trying to get that bowling ball.
And now we've got banana in hand, and bowling ball! That is huge here.
Yeah, especially since Toon Link lost that stock that he was hanging on to forever. So now it is a 2v1 situation. You got to imagine that Toon Link...
We've got this big wall coming out of MJG. Zinoto just hanging back with banana.
Yeah, this is great wall. This is Mr. Gorbachev, bring down this wall.
Oh, looking for bomb to forward air. Not going to catch it here on the 167% Zinoto.
And can I just say how impressive it is right now that Hyuga is not letting himself get hit by these bowling balls? Because
there's so many of them.
Yeah, Toon Link doesn't exactly have an unpredictable recovery. Like, it's pretty straightforward, and he is beautifully weaving around these bowling balls. So
and catching one for himself. And here, okay, Hyuga had an opportunity there to rush down Zinoto, but he was smart with his defense.
Yeah, MJG missed a little bit of an air dodge read there. I know that that's not something he typically does, so let's hope that he doesn't do it again, because he's not going to get many more opportunities.
Zinoto has had this banana for about a minute and a half.
We almost saw the bomb to up smash there. MJG's barely getting out of it. Oh,
nice tech.
Wow.
Hyuga playing so good.
And MJG was real close to that blast zone. Like, I know he popped the balloons.
He catches the up smash, but there's the back air, and that will seal it.
Link. All right, guys, we are going to game 3 here, and I am so happy about that.
Yeah, me too.
This has been so intense. This is the high-level Smash 4 play that I absolutely expected to see when I heard that the roster of characters and everything that was going to be here today.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm so happy we're getting game 3.
And
congrats to Zinoto and MJG for getting that game. That was you saw them work for it. Like that's actually, if you go and watch that game 2 again, you can see just adaptation happening in the middle of the game.
The ebb and flow when people like talk about sports and about esports. A lot of art has been and stuff has been written about like the stories of the game. Like it seems like one game in itself has this narrative that weaves through it. And that was a brilliant example of how that kind of works, is that it seemed like Green Team was just going to keep up that advantage that they had in all of Game 1. It didn't seem like they were going to be able to take it. And then first stocks went off, and all of a sudden MJG and Zinoto were just like,
they ran up about like 100% on each of them.
Yeah, and they just sort of take it back. And then Mr. R and Hyuga took it back. And it seemed like it could have been anybody's game, but finally they were able to take care of Mr. R and then get that 2v1 situation to give them the final advantage, even though Zinoto got sent off.
And now we do have the counter pick here for the Green Team. They're going to go to Town and City. Town and City offering a lower ceiling here for Toon Link's up air to get those kills.
Exactly. And of course, any tipper up smashes that Sheik gets will be extremely
The Sheik 50-50 is no longer really existing, so it won't affect too much into the up air unless Mr. R can get a magnificent read.
Now, one of the biggest advantages, though, for this particular stage pick is that neither Villager or Diddy really like to kill off the top, except for if you get like
down tilt up smash.
Yeah, but that's about it. Like, there's no like Hoo-Ha is dead. Villager doesn't like maybe up tilt at higher percents, but for the most part,
if you're killing with an up tilt in doubles, I think you've messed up somewhere.
Yeah, you need to reevaluate.
Like, that's not super viable.
But we saw from Mr. R and Hyuga in their previous matches, we've seen them twice before on stream, that it seems like anytime Mr. R is able to get someone in the air and knock them towards Toon Link, he's just there with the thrust. Yeah, so and that's got to be what they were thinking here, is to go for that.
Oh, precisely. Zinoto started this match out like in the first minute and a half. He was at like 100%, and he's held on. But that forward smash going to land here on MJG. That is going to be his stock.
Wow. Oh, and the bomb.
That was crazy.
That was kind of crazy. Toon Link down dodged, and then the bomb interrupted before that last hitbox could hit him coming out of the dodge. So.
Oh, MJG had the boomerang in his little pocket there. I wasn't quite effective. I think that can Toon Link throw bombs if it's in the pocket? Or I'm sorry, throw boomerangs? I know he can throw bombs.
You know, I don't know.
That's interesting.
Can someone go tell MJG to pocket that boomerang again?
He did pocket the boomerang, and he immediately threw it.
Yeah.
But your neutral is going to kill your teammate.
But then tell Hyuga to try and use that, just so we know.
Just right now.
Yeah.
Go. Production.
No, I actually don't know. If you know that information...
I know Banana works that way.
Yeah. If you know that information, Twitterverse, please tell me.
Oh, he almost had the gimp.
I don't know things sometimes.
I don't know a lot of things.
Like math. Remember that? X to the north.
Math is pretty bad. Math is pretty bad. Okay.
Toon Link at 127. I mean, you may not know math that much.
He's only taking 127.
Yeah.
This is his first stop.
You got to know that is extremely a good thing.
Yeah. Toon Link Rage is scary.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Especially with that upward thrust, that up air. Get out of here.
Like, MJG's at kill percent.
Speaking of.
There he killed with back air. He didn't even kill with up air.
Yeah. They got to kill this.
I think that was actually also a buff. Because Toon Link used to have the kill, like his back air used to be his killer move in Brawl, and then they switched it really to forward air.
Would that really count as a buff though, since it's a different game? I don't know.
No, I mean they switched it to forward air and then rebuffed the back air.
Gotcha. Yeah, Mr. R is going in right now.
Yeah, he does not mind playing risky at the moment.
Especially since he knows, you still have 5 stocks, regardless of how high percent you are.
Yeah, and usually like if you can go get a
there's an
nice
up
up tilt. If you can go get a gimp and then like you take one of their stocks early, but then you lose your stock at like 140, you take that trade.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we have a tie game here.
Yeah, they evened it up quite nicely.
Yeah, and if they don't have very long to go too to even up in percents as well. So it's not a huge hill to climb here. It's a little bit more of a gentle slope.
But we'll see what the green team can do to counter that march up that gentle slope.
They definitely seem to be no longer doing like middle of the stage, like stage control trading. It seems like they're just kind of keeping.
That's harder on Town with that combo. Oh my gosh.
It seems like they're keeping one side to the other and then kind of clashing in the middle as opposed to trying to gain the middle. So almost a hoo-ha there, but pre-patch, a year ago that would have done it.
A year ago. Oh god, this game. Nice needles there to counter any follow-up MJG was going for. And the tree is planted, ladies and gentlemen. That means the Axe is in play, and actually Rage Axe might kill both of these very light characters. And Sheik, even lighter than pre-patch.
Yes.
And that up air killed!
And we'll probably see, yep, a stock right here, but Villager definitely could get killed. Almost a shield break there on Hyuga. That would have
been dead.
That would have been bad news bears.
Nice upwards recovery from Zinoto. We saw Hyuga go for that back air when he was off screen. That certainly would have hit if he had just monkey flipped into it. And disjoints do beat monkey flip.
Yeah, every time. Well, I mean, it's disjoint.
Well,
so
good disjoints.
Yeah.
Not like Yoshi disjoints.
Coming from a Yoshi man, that makes me a little sad.
Womp womp. Okay. This has actually turned, like, again, this could turn in just a minute. Like, both of these stocks could disappear any second now from the red team. They have to play very cautious.
Yeah, and caution is kind of the name of the game against these players in general because they're both, like, individually skilled. All these guys are pretty close. So it really depends on how they go about this doubles activity here. I got to imagine that that Zinoto would be a bit of a more aggressor since he has the stock to give.
Oh! Forward smash with Rage! No!
Jab to forward smash.
And that is again, her Toon Link is out.
All right.
Mr. R has 3 stocks to clean up, 88% on him. Nair bouncing fish is 1.
There's 1.
That's the start.
However, MJG now at 0%.
And that means it would have to be actually the MJG versus Mr. R matchup, not the Zinoto one we saw last.
Yes. But that doesn't matter.
Oh, there it is.
So
what?
A bit of an upset here. Not a huge one, but definitely an upset.
Yeah.
Mr. R, #1 seed in singles. Hyuga, #2. Zinoto, #3.
It was,
and
well,
MJG
it was the 1 seed versus the 4 seed.
Right.
So 4 seed winning 2-1 over Mr. R and Hyuga. Wow.
Yeah,
I think it's the 1 and 2 seed, and then the 4 and 5 or 6 seed. I don't know what seed MJG is exactly.
Yeah, I would think that. I think he'd be 5. Because who would be above him?
Oh, and just as an FYI, people would say, you know, why is Zinoto and MJG 4 seed? They should be like the 3 or 2 seed. They were seeded that way to avoid Michigan versus Michigan in semis.
Yes.
Because it would have been Zinoto MJG versus Ally and K-Seb, which is a matchup